Hi, you guys. I'm back. And what I'm back for today, I've got to tell you, a lot of people have reached out and you all have great questions and things for us to kind of look into. And I forget some of them. I honestly do. So if I've forgotten to do some of them, please do remind me. Like I said before, I'm a one-woman show and really busy, full life. But please do remind me because you all have great questions. You really do. So I just did a reading. The last reading is on Victoria in Australia. And I have some stuff that I do want to look into. And I really do realize, I think what I need to do is have a little notebook so that when you guys say, hey, why don't we look into this? Or, hey, it would be fun to check into this. I'm writing it down so I can kind of go down through them and, you know, get to them when I have a chance. But, yeah, I need to start writing those things down because I honestly forget. And I also want you guys to know that some of you have asked me to do readings on things, and I have. And it was during a time that I was really struggling to get the videos to upload. For whatever the reason, it was a very strange summer that way. And so some of those videos wouldn't upload, and I would have to take them down because they kept bouncing back. And I would have to take them down. And I didn't want to do another reading right off the bat on them because I feel like that's not fresh and I don't know. It just feels like it's overdone that way to me. So a lot of the videos that didn't make it up, that bounced back, that I deleted, yeah, I've forgotten even what I did a reading on. And so I apologize for that. But yeah, busy life. And honestly, if the universe, this is the way I look at it. Like, okay, so it didn't make it up. You know, that's life. It didn't make it up. Maybe it's just not important that it go up right now. Or maybe there's not a need to know it right now. Or maybe this is not the time to know it. You know, I don't know. I just trust. I just throw my hands up and I trust. That's what I've done in every area of my life. So, yeah, I just trust. So, yeah, there are some things that people have asked me to read on that I absolutely want to do. One of the things is to check into the optics behind the flag that we've seen at some of the rallies for Mr. T, with the stars being blacked out and the silver and gold stripes. One of them is that. But you know what? Politics and all of that, it's just a very tiny piece of my world. And spirituality is like a huge piece of my world. And, you know, family and things like that, just a huge piece of my world. And so today what I want to do is I want to do a check-in on all of us. I want to see how we're all doing. Because there's a lot of politics, and in my humble opinion, there's a lot of psyops on both sides of things. And there's a lot of fear, and a lot of trying to drive the fear, especially right now with the fear of the, I don't think I dare to say what, that loud squeaking that you hear, that's my washing machine, just so you know. It makes some of the craziest sounds. That's my washing machine. Crazy. And it's new too, believe it or not. It's not that old. It's maybe, I think it's maybe a year old. This makes crazy noises. I had this old washing machine before. It was like 20-something years old. Quiet as a mouse compared to this thing. It's crazy. So what was I saying before the washing machine squeaked? Oh, yeah. So one of the biggest things that they're doing right now, trying to create fear, is I don't dare to say the word, you know, because I think it would flag me. But in WAR, they use weapons, right? Some of them start with a B, and there's always the threat of the ones that start with an M. You guys know what I'm talking about. So there's a lot of that going on right now. Come on, you guys. There's so much, don't you? I mean, you guys know it. It's on the back channels. It's on the front channels. It's everywhere. People are talking about it. And I'm just not one. I don't like to get wrapped up in the fear. I just don't feed the fear. I just don't feed the fear. I remember when I was a little kid, you know, my boyfriend and I talk about this. I remember I grew up during a time, I'm going to give away my age a little bit here, but I grew up during a time during the Cold War. And so we had these drills that we had to do, right? And always because of this threat. And also because of like weather threats. But mostly it was like this threat that we're talking about right now. And, you know, the drill was if the alarms go off, you know, we needed to get under a desk. And I remember saying to my neighbor, the boy next door, who was also my playmate. My parents were really good friends with his parents. And we were in kindergarten. And I remember saying to him, how will being under a desk protect us? We're 5. And he looked at me because we were under the same desk. Because we were close, so we, you know, always together. And he looked at me and said, it won't. I mean, we were 5. So we knew then, you know what I mean? We were 5. It made no sense to us then. It still doesn't make sense to me now. But it's a way to scare. It's a way to scare. Let's do these drills. Let's put this fear into people. Let's talk about this narrative. Let's put this fear into people. And that keeps our vibrations low. That keeps us sick. It does so many things, right, you guys? I mean, you all know. You all know. It does so many things. So, for some people, it's really hard to work to stay away from that narrative because even though they don't turn on the TV or whatever, their family and their friends always have on the TV. And so they want to bring that to them and they want to talk to them about it. And so for a lot of people, it's really hard to just stay away from that narrative. And for a lot of people, it's difficult to stay away from that narrative that's based in fear because the people that want to talk to them about it are based in fear. And so, and then there are people that are based in fear and, you know, I mean, you know how it goes. It goes on and on and on and on. So I want to do a check-in on all of us. I want to see how we're doing. And I just want to remind everybody to stay upbeat, to not give in to fear. Fear is what they feed us so that we can feed them. They feed off of our energy. So they feed off of us being angry, divisive, argumentative, arrogant, fearful, in fight or flight. They like that adrenaline, remember? So don't give them what they want. Don't give them what they want. They don't like to feed off of love. They don't like to feed off of joy. They don't like to feed off of laughter. These things are not appealing to them. They do not like it. So that's where we want to stay, right? We want to stay in that place. So I'm just going to ask the universe today to just give us some insight. What does the universe want to tell us as we're here on this spiritual journey, you know, going through what it is that we're going through, hearing what we're hearing, experiencing what we're experiencing in our own states, our own countries, our own towns, our own families, our own communities, because for all of us, it's a little different, but it's the same. You know what I mean? So I want to see, of course, this will be a bit watered down because it's for all of us, and we're all so unique and different, and our experiences are also unique and different, but yet they're all the same because we're all the same too. So I just want to see what the universe wants to give us for guidance during these times. I mean, we've heard and heard and heard. We're in a red October. You know, that in itself, no matter who you're hearing it from, sounds a little scary, right? You know, and then there's that movie, The Hunt for Red October, and now there's the submarine that's gone, you know, and you know whose submarine we're talking about. Goes back to that word that we're talking about that starts with the N, and the fear, and the this, and the that. So I want to see what the universe wants to say to us for our spiritual health, our emotional health, you know, what kind of insight, what advice to keep us in a good place, right? Let's see what we get during these times, just from the universe. Just, you know, just let the universe give us what it thinks that we need for advice right now. Okay, you guys? Sound good? All right. All right, so let's see. Oh. Gonna move the crystals. Wow, you guys. Wow. So this is interesting. So representing the question, I mean, this is just what, you know, I clearly wasn't asking about assets. You heard me. You heard my big babble and stuff. I clearly was not asking about assets at all. But what we got representing the question is it's the assets card. It's the ending. It's the ending, okay? But it's a happy ending. If you look, these people look okay, right? They're there. They've got their you know, this couple with their dogs and the granddad back here. It's like, yes, it's an ending, but it's an okay ending. These guys aren't hurting for anything, okay? So representing the question, what does the universe want us to know right now? I would say they're saying that our assets, one way of living is coming to an end. Right above that, so that a new one can begin. You know, and I wasn't asking. Yeah, I mean, you know what I came with. What does the universe want to say? I think it must be very important that we hear this. I was talking about the fear factors that are going around, right? And people get very fearful about this ending, about the crashing. There's a lot of fear around. Will we not have food? Will we not have water? Will we not have power? Will we not, you know? And it's like, why do you want to feed that? Every time someone tries to talk to me about how rough it's going to be, I just ignore it. I really do, honestly. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear how rough it's going to be. That's not what I am envisioning. And so it really is. It is a piece of the fear, right? So, and it's a piece of the fear right now. And we're seeing some stuff. And I think I've done some readings where it said, you know, hold on, use your strength, right? Use your strength. So anyways, it's saying this is ending. This is ending and something new is beginning. Across from that, this is a good reading, you guys. So stay out of the fear porn, okay? This is a good reading. So across from that, we have the Hermit, the enlightenment. You know, this is the heavens. This is source energy. This is shining the light. This is enlightenment. This is high vibrations. This is incredibly spiritual, right? This is incredibly spiritual. This is the heavens. The heavens. And all that encompasses. Shining a light for us. This is a very good card, okay? And right above it, we have the looking out at the whole new world. Looking out at the whole new world. So it's going to be really good. You know, everybody's afraid of this. And what is that going to be like? And oh gosh, you know. But across from this ending, we have this. We're being overseen. This has been planned, you guys. You don't think this has been planned? This has been a plan in action. Do you think our countries, the good people that want to take care of our countries, that want our countries back, that are fighting for freedom, right? And are on the good side of the light. Do you think that they would plan for this so that they can get out from underneath this nefarious way of going about things and begin something brand new, which we're seeing right here, right? Do you think that they would plan for this and just allow their countries to crumble? You don't think that they might have a way that they've figured out? And, you know, I like that we get this because this is how my mind works. And everybody, you know, just wants to talk about, oh, it's going to be so hard. You know, we're going to look at 10 years of our lives. You know, they make it sound like I'm going to be out there digging up worms just to eat. I'm not going to buy into that. Sorry, guys. I am not buying into the fear. I'm just not. I don't care how much they want me to jump on that bandwagon with them. They can take their bandwagon and they can drive all over the place with it, whatever they want to do, but it's not a part of what I'm going to accept into my reality, period. So, I mean, this is saying that this is an amazing thing and it's being overseen by the good guys, you guys. And then, you know, across from the starting something new right above the ending, you know, we've got that this makes a brand new world. And this is a good card. And it's lined up good as well. Okay? So, good stuff. So, what's driving this whole reading, and it doesn't surprise me that what's driving this whole reading is stillness. So, we've been in the midst of stillness as far as this ending and this new beginning happening. We've known about it. We've heard about it. We've believed in it. We've read on it. How many times? How many times does this stuff come up in the readings? So, you know, consistently, there's been holdups, right? And they want you to know that people have suffered, you know. But they're giving you kudos because you guys have chosen to stand in your sovereignty rather than bow down to systems that look as though they're trying to help you, but when in fact they do not have your best interest at heart, right? So, you know, there have been holdups and there's had to be a lot of this endurance and they know that, but they want you to know that they've been making deals. They've been making deals to right all of this. This is at the very top, you guys. Okay? So, all right? So, we can also read it this way, okay? So, something brand new is happening. They've made the deals to create it. A whole new world is going to transpire from that. Something brand new. It's being overseen by enlightened ones and source. This is God's journey, the good guys, to take us out of the struggle and end what had kept us impoverished. So you can look at it that way too, right? So no matter how you look at it or how you read it, this is good stuff, okay? It doesn't matter how you go about it. The energy that has driven this whole thing is that there have been holdups, we've been waiting. And, you know, there has been suffering, and they do want you to know that. They're acknowledging that. You know, that's the thing. A lot of people will talk about, you know, this is all a movie, this is all a movie, this is all a movie. Oh, really? Really? Because when I go to the grocery store and I look at those prices, nobody's asking me to give them Monopoly money. You know? So the movie thing gets a little sickening. Come on, let's just be honest. Right? That gets a little sickening. The truth of the matter is we're all living this in full color. So they can call it a movie all they want. But in a movie, the actors are just playing. They're just playing. You know, at the end of the you know, they could be running around. Freddy Krueger could be chasing them. They know it's all pretend. It's all fake. And, you know, at the end of the movie, nobody's really been hurt. Nobody's really been hurt. It's all fake. But what we've been enduring is you can call it a movie all you want, but we've been living it. It's been real. So, you know, people have been hurt. People have been hurt. And to act as though that hasn't happened is, well, it's not very compassionate. It's not very compassionate as people suffer to say, grab your popcorn and enjoy the show. That's just, where's the compassion in that? Like, we're really living this. So I'm glad that the cards acknowledge that people have suffered. And I'm glad that they're giving you kudos, because that card also is like, you know, kudos for standing in your convictions, even though it's caused some suffering. So they want us to know. They want us to know that, you know, as far as what I was asking, give us some insight. The insight was, looks like that financial system's about to end. About to end so that we can start something new. But it is guided and it's a good thing. Lots of deals have been made. So we're going to get to look out at a new world. And there's been holdups and tie-ups and suffering, and they realize, but it's coming, guys. So something better is around the corner. So that's good. So now I'm going to take a few of these cards, right? I just want to give us a few nice little oracle cards and just get some positive affirmations from the universe through the Dolphin Mermaid Oracle card deck. And I don't know. I'll see when I'm taking them out how many I feel like we need. I think I'm going to end there. So break free was the first one that came up, you guys. Try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. Break free. So what are the ties that are holding you back? Has there been a lot of fear in your life? Have you been being held back because of fear? Have you been being held back because of finances? Maybe you don't have, or you don't think you have what it takes to be able to move forward with what it is that you want to do. Really, really think about that. What has been holding you back? It's time for you to break free. Maybe there are other ways that you can go about breaking free. Think outside of the box, okay, you guys? So try different ventures and experiences as a way to grow and learn. All right? And then the second card is dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself and see yourself succeeding. So dream big, you guys. It's just what we were just saying. Like, stay in that positive place. Dream big. See this world free. See yourself free. See us all, like, celebrating. See us all in this beautiful new world that we're really wanting to experience. One that's broken free of all of this oppression. Dream big. See your dreams coming true. You know, what do you want to do? Do you want to teach children? Do you want to open your own business? You know, do you want to travel the world? What do you want to do? Dream big. See yourself doing that and then some. Okay? Let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding. Okay, you guys? Do that. Do that. And then morning affirmations. Say positive affirmations each morning to open the gates of manifestation. So yeah, stay in that positive place. Say morning affirmations. You know, keep your vibration up. Stay positive and do those positive morning affirmations so that you can start the positive manifestation that you want to see in your life. And it, you know, like I said earlier, we hear a lot of the negative. And so if you're hearing a lot of that negative from, you know, you go to the store and you hear them talking negatively, or your family's talking negatively, or your friends are talking negatively, or you're checking the back channels or the front channels or the radio, you know, all of that stuff. There's always this block. I almost feel like someone's just vomited all over me when I have to listen to that stuff. Seriously. It's like, oh, God, you just vomited all over me. And I didn't I didn't ask and ask to have this conversation with you. You know, so because we have to deal with that, right, then we really do. It's important for us to keep our vibrations high. So until next time, you guys, morning affirmations. Start your day with those positive affirmations so that you can manifest your day from that point on in a positive flow, right? Dream big, dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. You're not small. You didn't come here to be small. None of us did. And break free. Try different ventures and experiences as a way to learn and grow. So I hope that you found some value in this. I think it's funny that that the universe really does want to talk to us about that system. Must be close, you guys, because I didn't ask. I mean, you know, I didn't ask about that at all. So, okay, you guys, until next time, many, many blessings, much, much love. Stay in the love vibration, fill yourself up, keep yourself full, spill that all over the world, you know, send that outward, laugh, dance, sing, play, you know, connect with nature, take care of yourselves. So many of you, I know, so many of you that tune in here, you know, you're people that are wanting the best for the world. And when we're always wanting the best for the world and for everyone else, we're putting a lot of energy outward, right? Because we want the best for all of us. And that's good. But in order to be able to put all of that energy outward, we really have to remember to fill our own cup. So self-care, you guys. Take good care of yourselves. Do those things that nurture you, pamper you, and fill you back up. Your cup has got to be full, right? The only way we're any good to anyone, and ourselves especially, is if our cup is always full. So don't forget to fill your cup. All right, much love, many blessings from me to you. Until next time, take care.